Something very unfortunate just happened.
We have very bad news.
So you guys know that we are in the process of building our dream backyard, and we've done 2 updates so far, and in every update we've been super happy, smile on our faces because everything's been going perfectly. The backyard literally in like a week was like already halfway done.
Yeah, it was said to be done in about 2 weeks until we got bad news. As you guys know, we recently bought this home. It's a brand new construction home, and with that comes having an HOA. Many of these new neighborhoods have this thing called an HOA, which is the homeowners association. Basically, they're here to, like, you know, if the light post breaks down, they come and fix it. They take care of the, what is that called?
The landscaping, like in front of everyone's houses in the neighborhood.
Exactly. And we have to pay $156 a month for that.
And it varies. For our neighborhood, everyone has to pay $150, but in some neighborhoods it can get up to like
20 bucks, or it can be like super high.
Her mom's neighborhood, I think she only pays like $30.
Yeah.
So it depends, but in our neighborhood we pay $150, which is honestly a little higher than normal.
Yeah, so we already pay a lot to have this in place just for it to come and us over.
So another thing that they do is they control like what everyone in the neighborhood can do. For example, we can't just go and paint our house a different color without saying anything. You first have to write up a plan, show them the exact color, mail it to them, wait however long they want to take to approve it.
To submit that application.
And then hear back if they approve it or not, then you can go ahead and do it. The main reason why they do this is to keep the whole neighborhood looking good and keep the aesthetic. You're not just gonna like come in here, you're gonna see one pink house, one blue house, and like I get it, right? To a certain extent, I get it. I'm glad that they don't let this guy paint his house purple and this guy have a shop in his garage. Like I understand, but it gets to a certain point where it's just too much, where they're like controlling the littlest things.
So the way this messed up our plans is basically in this neighborhood, our specific HOA controls what we put in our backyard. Bruh. Yes, you heard that right. They have a say in what we can and cannot put in the backyard, which is mind-blowing to me because it's my backyard. It's not affecting anybody else.
We bought the house. We'd understand if we were renting this place, but like
we are the owners of this house. How are you gonna tell me I can't do this or I can't do that? And I'm getting ahead of myself. They haven't told us we can't do it, but basically they made us stop
all construction. Completely. They were mad. They were like, you guys need to halt everything because you guys can't do anything to your backyard without telling us first.
But basically, at my mom's neighborhood, they only care about the stuff on the exterior, which makes perfect sense.
We thought, because her mom doesn't live too far from us, so we thought it was the same as her neighborhood. Only the exterior, I get it, like it's right in front of the street where people are driving. But like our backyard.
Yeah. And so I reached out to them asking about the process because we want to do the privacy fence, and that is something that is visible, and there are limits to how tall the privacy fence can be, etc.
That we understand. Anything that goes taller than the fence, we knew we would have to get approved because obviously you're not just going to put a huge shed in the back, and it's an eyesore, right? We wouldn't want our neighbor to put something super tall in his backyard. Like that we get. Yeah.
But concrete and turf? Come on, you're telling me I have to submit an application on the type of concrete I'm gonna put, the type of turf. Like, this was so annoying, guys. We literally had to tell our like point of contact for the construction, like, hey, we need you to drop a plan and stop working completely.
And you know what's crazy? I think I jinxed us because in, I think the second update video, I was like, I feel like we always have issues, but this time it's going perfectly. Things are moving quickly. The backyard's gonna be done like this.
We literally ordered stuff to put out there on Amazon already. Like, we were ready to just get it looking perfect, getting quotes for everything else. I did the application right away. As soon as they told me how to do that, I called my construction guy. I told him, hey, can't work anymore. I gotta do this application. Like, I need you to drop a plan. Boom, we got it done the same day. I emailed it to them. It's been 3 days and I haven't heard a single thing from them. That is the most annoying thing. Like, here, I did what you asked me to do. Now get back to me, please, so I can continue working on my house. Like,
we called them 3 times today and they went to voicemail each time.
And you better believe I left a voicemail each time. But she still hasn't called me back. Like, this is so frustrating. And I did talk to our neighbors who built their backyard recently, and I asked them how was the process with the HOA, and they literally told me like it was okay, but we did have to follow up a lot because they wouldn't respond. And I'm like, well, now we gotta deal with that.
Hopefully it's done before summer so we can enjoy it.
Oh my god, imagine it gets delayed and delayed.
Okay, so this is what the backyard looks like now that construction has stopped. It pretty much looks similar to what it looked like in the last update, because we did stop working on it a couple days ago, but there are some updates. You want to take them through the updates?
Yeah, so he did fix the drains here. He lined them all up. He just needs to
Well, he
do
didn't
that
fix
one.
the drains.
Well,
he relocated the drains so they're all in a straight line so the water can go down evenly from each side. And he still has this one to relocate from here to here so they match up.
We did get a quote for the turf.
And they brought samples. Let's show them.
Yeah.
So these are the 2 samples that the new guy brought us. And if I were to pick between both of these, I probably would go with this one, just because with this one you can kind of like see through it. Like, I don't really like that. It's kind of naked. I feel like this one's a lot more full. It would just be more
softer to lay on.
like lay on and sit on. Exactly. But we might not be going with either of these because we found out that the guy that we're already doing the concrete with actually does turf as well, and he said that the quote that the other guy gave us is really high for the amount of turf that we actually need. So he's gonna hook it up and bring some new samples for us, and hopefully we'll get that $14,000 quote a lot lower.
And another good news, we finally grew some balls and talked to our neighbors about splitting the cost for the fence.
And what did they say?
They said yes right away. It was super easy. We were stressed out for nothing. So
no,
we're good
W neighbors.
Yeah,
shout out to
neighbors.
them.
We're good to go on that. So, you know, we still have good things going, even though we got a little bit of a delay and problems over here.
Okay, we're gonna test our luck one more time. We're calling the HOA for the 4th time today.
Ready?
Let's see if they answer.
Call HOA.
Your call is now first in line.
So these people answer, but then I have to get transferred, and that's when I go to voicemail. Hi, can I speak to please?
Sure, please hold for the transfer.
Thank you.
Hi, you've reached...
I thought that was her.
So, little tip for those of you looking to buy a home in the future: research your neighborhood's HOA if there is one and see what they do and do not control.
Those are pretty much all the updates that we had for today.
Some bad ones, some good ones.
We're gonna push through it though. We're gonna get our dream backyard.
It's gonna get done regardless.
Whether they like it or not, you guys know us. We don't stop until we get what we want. And we'll catch you guys
in the next one.